The Wild West was full of surprises, and not just with the cowboys and outlaws we know so well. Some weapons from that era were as strange as they were deadly, from tiny guns that could fit in a gambler's pocket to innovative rifles with rapid-fire capabilities. These wild tools of the trade had some serious bite. Stay tuned to discover 5 of the most unexpected Wild West weapons you probably haven't heard of. Number 15, Cochran Turret Revolver. John Cochran, a skilled gunsmith, brought an unconventional approach to firearm design with his creation of the Cochran Turret Revolver. This distinctive revolver featured a cylinder rotating around a vertical axis, but its design came with drawbacks. Reloading required the cylinder's removal, making the gun impractical for quick use, and it couldn't fit in a standard holster. Safety was also an issue, as 2 rounds always pointed back at the shooter. Each shot required manually rotating the cylinder and recocking, a tedious process that limited the revolver's appeal for daily use. Although the Cochran Turret Revolver never gained mainstream popularity, Cochran sold about 150 units to collectors intrigued by its innovation. Undeterred, he continued refining the turret concept, developing designs for a drum rifle and even a field gun. Selling the turret patent to a Turkish gunsmith, Cochran saw some financial reward, though mass production never followed. His inventive spirit marked a unique chapter in firearm history. Number 14, Greener Light Harpoon Gun. The Wild West wasn't just about cowboys and deserts. It also included maritime activities like high seas hunting and fishing. The Greener Light Harpoon Gun, created by British gunmaker Greener, made a significant impact in this area. Designed for hunting large sea creatures, it featured a breech-loading mechanism to launch a harpoon attached to a rope, allowing sailors to capture marine animals from a safer distance. This made the harpoon lighter and more efficient than traditional hand-thrown versions. While not a weapon for combat, it played a key role in survival and trade, widely used by fishermen and whalers in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Its humane hunting method marked an ethical advancement and showcased reliability and effectiveness in the challenging maritime environment, becoming a crucial tool for seafarers. Number 13, Volcanic Repeater. The Volcanic Repeater, a distinctive firearm from the Wild West era, stands out for its unique lever-action design. Created by Horace Smith and Daniel B. Wesson, it allowed multiple rounds to be fired without reloading, a significant advancement for the 19th century. The pair originally aimed to develop a rifle using self-contained cartridges, but early attempts like the rocket ball lacked power. This led to the Volcanic Repeater, which used 41 caliber hollow-base bullets filled with powder and primer, resembling small volcanoes. Although its low-powered ammunition prevented commercial success, the Volcanic Repeater was pivotal in firearm technology. It influenced the development of future rifles, including the Henry and Winchester rifles, shaping the evolution of repeating firearms. Though not widely popular in its time, the Volcanic Repeater's legacy lives on in the more powerful and reliable repeating rifles that followed. Number 12, Noel Caplock Revolver. The Noel Caplock Revolver, known as the Rotovolver, was an unusual pistol with a design as peculiar as its name. Invented by Pierre Noel, it featured a caplock system with a horizontally aligned cylinder, positioned at a right angle to the barrel, a puzzling layout with no clear benefit. The Rotovolver's awkward structure made it prone to snagging on objects, hindering its handling. Reloading was also inconvenient. Users had to detach the cylinder, load it with caps and bullets, and reattach it, hardly ideal in situations demanding speed. Chambered in 9 caliber with a short 3.5-inch barrel, it delivered mediocre firepower. Its chambers were arranged radially and a folding trigger with a side safety tab aimed to prevent accidental firing. However, one chamber always pointed toward the user's face, posing a safety risk. These issues, along with average performance, prevented it from gaining popularity among Old West gunslingers. Despite initial interest, only a few hundred units were sold before production stopped. Even attempts at improvement, like a 10-cap cylinder for added firepower, failed to redeem its reputation, leaving it largely forgotten. Number 11, Gatling Gun. The Gatling gun stands as one of the most iconic weapons from the Wild West, celebrated for its immense firepower and groundbreaking design. Created by Richard Jordan Gatling in 1861, This weapon was among the earliest rapid-fire guns, able to unleash a rapid stream of bullets far beyond what single-shot firearms could achieve. Its design featured multiple barrels arranged around a central axis, with a hand-crank mechanism that rotated the barrels. This rotation allowed each barrel to fire in turn, creating a nearly continuous volley. Early models had 6 barrels, while later versions expanded to 8, firing hundreds of rounds per minute, an extraordinary advantage at the time. The Gatling gun proved invaluable during the Civil War, used primarily to repel infantry attacks. Its versatility allowed it to be mounted on ground emplacements or horse-drawn carriages, making it a powerful tool in conflicts like the Indian Wars. The weapon's psychological impact on the battlefield made it highly desirable for military and civilian defense. However, its reliance on manual cranking and the need for a team to operate it posed limitations. In the Wild West, the Gatling gun's effectiveness in shifting battle outcomes and defending settlements was well documented. While stories circulated of even more powerful mystery guns in the West, there is little concrete evidence they existed beyond historical accounts. These tales may have been exaggerated by those who lived in those brutal times, but some insist such powerful guns were indeed wielded by notorious troublemakers. Number 10. Remington Model 95. Remember that iconic scene where Django, seemingly unarmed, surprises everyone with a tiny double-barrel gun, the Type 995 Double Derringer. This unique pistol, chambered for .41 caliber cartridges, packed power despite its compact size. With a muzzle velocity rivaling the 1873 Army Colt's 650 feet per second, it could deliver 2 shots before requiring a reload. Reloading meant tilting the barrels up, inserting cartridges, and securing the barrels, giving the shooter just 2 chances per round. Designed without a trigger guard for lighter weight and quick firing, this Derringer became a favorite among gamblers, women, traders, and travelers seeking discreet protection. The foldable trigger allowed easy concealment in clothing or a handbag, making it ideal for close encounters. The double-action mechanism enabled alternating fire from each barrel without manual cocking, adding to its allure as a small but potent concealed weapon for those needing a surprise advantage. Number 9. Harmonica Gun. Jonathan Browning's harmonica rifle is an innovative example of a multi-shot long-barrel firearm, though it faced several challenges. The rifle featured a magazine that held .54 caliber rounds, but it didn't operate automatically. Instead, the shooter had to manually slide the magazine to position each cartridge under the hammer and align it with the barrel. This manual process had notable drawbacks. One of the biggest issues was that the magazine would overheat during use, which could ignite charges in nearby chambers, causing a dangerous chain reaction. In the best case, this could result in losing an entire load of cartridges. In the worst case, it could lead to serious injury. To prevent chain firing, gun owners used a mixture of wax and cloth to fill the chambers. Jonathan Browning, the inventor, was the father of the famous gunsmith John Moses Browning. Jonathan was a devout Mormon with 3 wives and 22 children, and he inscribed, "Holiness to the Lord, our preservation," on his weapons. The harmonica rifle had a 5-shot capacity, but despite its ingenuity, it struggled with practical issues, including slow follow-up shots and safety risks. These limitations prevented it from becoming widely used, even though it advanced long-barrel rifle technology. Number 8. Bank Teller's Rifle. The bank teller's mounted revolver is a rare and fascinating security device from the Old West era. Unlike typical revolvers, this 20-shot weapon lacks a grip and frame, designed instead with grooves to mount it on walls or counters, with a trigger adaptable for rope or wire operation. Positioned strategically in banks, often near entrances or under desks, it aimed to deter robbers. Tellers could discreetly fire the revolver using a hidden pedal, maintaining an air of calm while effectively defending the premises. Some setups even used 2 revolvers to cover more ground. For added security, ropes reinforced with bulletproof plating allowed tellers to pull the trigger from under the desk, making it possible to fire the gun remotely. Amid the frequent bank robberies of the Wild West, this mounted revolver innovation provided valuable protection for both assets and staff. Number 7. Apache Revolver. The Apache revolver, despite its name, holds no historical link to the Apache Native American tribes. This unusual weapon, which became notorious in the late 19th century, was a compact, multifunctional tool combining a revolver, a knife, and brass knuckles. Created in Paris, it was designed for the urban dangers of the time. The weapon gained popularity among the infamous Les Apaches gang, known for their criminal exploits in Paris during the Belle Époque, which inspired its name. Featuring a folding 6-shot pinfire cylinder, the Apache revolver could function like a regular pistol. However, its lack of a barrel limited its range and precision, making it effective primarily in close combat. A 3-inch folding knife blade, though not especially high quality, added an extra layer of defense. The brass knuckle grip, which doubled as a handle for firing and wielding the knife, further enhanced its close-range capability. Compact yet effective, the Apache revolver offered versatility ideal for high-risk encounters in the chaotic streets of Paris or anywhere danger lurked nearby. Number 6. Henry Rifle. The Henry Rifle stands as one of the Wild West's most groundbreaking firearms. Invented by Benjamin Tyler Henry, it was among the first successful lever-action repeating rifles, known for its rapid-fire capability. Chambered in .44 caliber, the Henry featured a breech loading system with a tubular magazine holding 15 rounds plus one in the chamber, a remarkable advantage over the single-shot muzzle loaders of its time. Its use of metallic cartridges, still a novel concept in the mid-19th century, made it even more revolutionary. Though its open magazine design left rounds vulnerable to dirt and weather, risking jams, the rifle's speed earned it the nickname, "That damned Yankee rifle you can load on Sunday and fire all week." The Henry rifle marked a pivotal step toward making repeating rifles the new standard in firearm technology. Number 5. Pepperbox Revolver. The Pepperbox Revolver holds an important place in the development of multi-shot firearms. Popular in the Wild West era, this unique pistol was recognizable for its multiple barrels arranged in a circular formation, resembling a pepper grinder. Unlike traditional revolvers, which have a single barrel and rotating cylinder, the Pepperbox featured several barrels, typically 6, each loaded with a cartridge. Operating the Pepperbox was straightforward. With each pull of the trigger, the barrel cluster rotated to align a loaded barrel with the hammer. When struck, the hammer ignited the powder, firing the cartridge. This mechanism allowed for multiple shots without reloading, which was a valuable feature in high-pressure situations requiring quick firing. The Pepperbox was especially popular in the United States as a compact, concealable, multi-shot pistol favored by civilians and travelers for personal defense. By the late 19th century, however, the Pepperbox was gradually replaced by advanced revolvers from Colt and Smith & Wesson, which offered greater accuracy and usability while maintaining the Pepperbox's multi-shot capability. Number 4. Lancaster 4-barrel shotgun. The Lancaster 4-barrel shotgun is a unique firearm from the Wild West era, crafted by English gunmaker Charles Lancaster. Unlike typical shotguns, this weapon has 4 parallel barrels, usually in 20 gauge, and resembles a pistol in its compact, efficient design. Lancaster's innovation wasn't just in the multi-barrel setup, but also in its distinctive firing mechanism. This breech-loading, break-action shotgun functions similarly to a double-barreled shotgun for loading, making it straightforward to operate. However, instead of individual triggers for each barrel, the Lancaster featured a rotating striker mechanism, enabling each pull of the trigger to rotate the striker to a new barrel. This allowed the shooter to fire 4 successive shots with ease, offering a quicker rate of fire than traditional single or double-barreled shotguns. Valued for personal defense and hunting, the Lancaster 4-barrel shotgun provided powerful firepower in a compact form. Its 4 barrels increased the shot spread, improving the likelihood of hitting a target at close range. Though not widely used in the American West, this innovative firearm contributed to advancements in multi-shot weaponry and left a mark on the evolution of compact, powerful guns. Number 3. Lamont Revolver. Few firearms capture the imagination like the Lamont Revolver, a unique creation by Dr. Jean-Alexandre Lamont, a physician from New Orleans. This innovative handgun combined 2 distinct weapon types, a traditional revolver and a smoothbore barrel designed to fire shotgun cartridges. The Lamont Revolver featured a 9-shot cylinder, available in either 42 or 36 caliber, and included a central 20-gauge shotgun barrel. With a lever on the hammer, users could seamlessly switch between revolver and shotgun fire, offering a level of versatility rarely seen in firearms at the time. Equipped with an advanced breech loading mechanism, the Lamont Revolver was designed to improve loading efficiency over older muzzle-loading firearms, though it still had limitations. Its weight and bulky design made it cumbersome for daily use, and reloading required precision and effort. The high production costs limited its availability, making it a rare item, even among those who could afford it. Despite its drawbacks, the Lamont revolver found favor with Confederate officers during the American Civil War. Its dual capabilities made it valuable in combat, especially in covert operations. The revolver's ability to deliver both handgun and shotgun fire without switching weapons added to its appeal. Today, the Lamont revolver stands as a symbol of inventive engineering from the Wild West era, representing both the creative spirit of its time and the ongoing experimentation with firearm technology. Though it was never widely adopted, its legacy endures in the history of firearms. Number 2, Duck's Foot Pistol. The Duck's Foot Pistol is a striking and memorable firearm known for its distinctive design. Its name comes from its unusual appearance. A small, metal-framed pistol with 2 to 6 barrels extending from a central axis, resembling the splayed toes of a duck. The handle, often crafted from hardwood, was ergonomically curved to provide a secure grip. Many models were elaborately decorated with engravings or carvings that reflected the owner's personality or interests, with some featuring intricate designs along the metal frame for added visual appeal. This unique weapon became popular in the lawless environment of the American frontier. It quickly gained favor among gamblers, outlaws, and lawmen due to its compact size and rapid-fire capability, making it ideal for close-quarters confrontations. Its ability to fire multiple shots in quick succession in tight spaces helped establish its fearsome reputation. Though the exact origins of the Duck's Foot pistol are unclear, it is believed to have been inspired by similar multi-barrel designs from Europe, which American gunsmiths adapted to meet the specific needs of the Wild West. The Duck's Foot pistol varied in size, typically measuring between 6 to 8 inches in overall length, with barrels ranging from 2 to 6 inches. Smaller models were chambered for calibers like 22 or 32, while larger versions could handle more powerful rounds like 36 or 44. Some variants were designed to spread shot in a wider pattern, similar to a shotgun, further enhancing its effectiveness. Known for its deadly close-range firepower, the Duck's Foot pistol was often used in saloon brawls, gambling disputes, and other close-quarters conflicts, leaving a lasting impact on multi-barrel firearm design in the Wild West era. Number 1. Leg peg gun. In the Wild West era, some unusual weapons emerged for self-defense and concealment, and the leg peg gun was among the most inventive. Concealed within a prosthetic leg, this discreet single-shot handgun allowed the user to carry a hidden weapon while blending into their surroundings. Typically housed in the hollow section of a wooden or metal prosthetic limb, the firearm was expertly camouflaged to resemble an ordinary peg leg. This setup allowed wearers to move freely without drawing attention to the hidden gun, making it ideal for travelers, gamblers, or undercover law enforcement officers who preferred subtle protection. The leg peg gun's primary advantage was the element of surprise. When threatened, the user could swiftly detach the prosthetic to reveal the firearm, gaining a critical upper hand in self-defense. However, as a single-shot weapon, it required accuracy and offered no follow-up shot, making it somewhat limited in emergencies. Reloading under pressure was difficult, and as firearm technology advanced, smaller, easily reloadable revolvers became available, offering improved firepower and faster operation. These practical innovations gradually led to the leg peg gun falling out of favor, though its unique blend of ingenuity and covert protection made it a memorable piece of Wild West history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these unique Wild West weapons, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Drop a comment below sharing which weapon surprised you the most, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. See you next time.